Our province covers almost 300,000 hectares and is one of the most prosperous regions in the world, and therefore much in demand from an economic point of view. This is why it's very important to manage the available space thoughtfully and sustainably, because in a densely populated province such as Antwerp, the balance between living, working and the environment is essential for a good quality of life.
De Antwerpse haven die zorgt als economische motor voor heel veel ontwikkeling hier. Bedrijven willen zich hier vestigen om van hieruit hun logistieke activiteiten te ontplooien en hun goederen te distribueren over ganz Europa. Maar dat brengt ook tewerkstelling met zich mee. Dat wil zeggen, die mensen die moeten kunnen leven, die gaan sporten, die hebben eigenlijk ruimte nodig. Nu, dat alles brengt met zich mee dat er zeer weinig ruimte beschikbaar is. Er is ongeveer 1500 hectare bedrijventerrein dat in de provincie Antwerpen bestemd is als dusdanig, maar niet gebruikt wordt. Hoe komt dat? Dat is meestal een strategische reserve of die terreinen zijn slecht ontsloten. Bij POM Antwerpen leggen wij ons daarom toe om die ruimte die beschikbaar is voor de bedrijven ook als dusdanig te gaan benutten.
Den Hoek 3 in Weneham is a sustainable carbon-neutral business park. Covering almost 13 hectares, it can house 10 companies employing 450 people. The Antwerp University Science Park in Niel, a unique site for innovative companies covering 32 hectares. 9 companies are now housed in 2 and soon 3 incubators that use approximately 1.5 hectares of land and together employ 165 people. Pular 2 in Puurs measures 28 hectares and houses 7 companies. Located in the heart of Klein-Brabant, easily connecting it to the E19, A12, E17 motorways, a total of 150 people work there. On a 2.2 hectare plot, Suttenrosen in Contig is quite compact. A distribution centre that handles supplies for hospitals in Antwerp will be established here and provide work for about 50 employees. These are 4 examples of how the Provinciaal Ontwikkelingsmaatschappij Antwerpen simulates sustainable entrepreneurship and employment. They should be seen as part of the provincial authority's mission to improve and ensure the prosperity and well-being of the province's inhabitants. Below are several more examples. Sterrebos Business Park in Woestwezel was extended by almost 2 hectares in 2014 and provides SMEs with a unique opportunity to establish themselves in the north of the province. Soon, 5 companies will start construction, which will result in employment for 45 people. POM has chosen to locate the Veling-Zuid site in a unique spot in Sint-Katelijne-Waver, right next to the largest cooperative auction site in Europe and adjacent to an industrial area that is already home to many businesses in this sector. A prime location in Europe for any company that is active in the agro-industry. 35 hectares and a new access road provide ample opportunities for new startups. The Duake 1 site in Lier, covering an area of 10 hectares, is home to 10 companies and 191 employees. The 20-hectare business park at Duake 2 in Lier is the most recent development project and POM Antwerpen's flagship in public business park development. At the Duake site in Lier, business space management has been developed to such an extent that 80% of the space is occupied by a variety of businesses. A prime example of how efficient use of precious industry space can enable optimum organization of economic activities, and that means more workspace on less land. A great example of how POM Antwerpen's core mission, sustainability, is executed to perfection. Underground drainage systems were separated and companies were encouraged to recuperate and reuse rainwater. Room for infiltration, buffering and the delayed drainage of rainwater was optimally incorporated into the design. The road surface is made from air-purifying titanium and is fitted with energy-efficient lighting. A light-controlled junction was built on the Lier orbital in order to provide an optimal connection to the motorway. As for the buildings, they're designed to maximize efficiency through height and connected buildings, as well as through the use of sustainable materials. Communal parking is available for cars and lorries. The approach to energy use was guided by 2 key concepts, ecology and energy efficiency. This was achieved by using solar panels, green roofs, or a combination of both. The town of Lier is working together with local businesses and inhabitants to explore the possibility of erecting 3 wind turbines. In order to minimize the business park's impact on the surrounding area, carefully chosen green buffer zones were constructed. Finally, a business park management service stimulates and develops intercompany cooperation and organizes shared infrastructure such as road signs, waste collection and clearing snow. These aspects are complemented by a range of useful services such as daycare, a space for doing the ironing and shared meeting room management. POM Antwerpen, keeping the economy and entrepreneurship in our province on course.
Zoals we gezien hebben, zijn veel van onze projecten langdurige projecten. Dat wil zeggen, soms wel 10 jaar of meer. Dus eigenlijk, om naar de toekomst toe te kijken, is het belangrijk dat we constant eigenlijk onze stakeholders bevragen om te weten of dat we goed bezig zijn. Wel, op dit moment zijn we een oefening aan het maken en die heeft de codenaam meegekregen POM 2.0 om eigenlijk de volgende decennia voor te bereiden.